guys, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about my favorite go-to face moisturizers. And I've been getting a lot of questions asking which moisturizers do I like to use, do I have some favorites, and of course which ones would I recommend. So in this video I'm going to be sharing my 5 go-to face moisturizers, and of course if you want to find out which products those are, then please keep on watching. And of course, before we get right into the video, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell, by doing so, you'll always be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I do upload videos every single week. So like mentioned, I do have 5 go-to face moisturizers that I like to use on a weekly basis. Now, I do have a fair amount of different types of moisturizers in my bathroom, and the way that I have rounded up these 5 is based on the way that they make my skin look, my skin feel, and the results that I'm getting from these moisturizers. So I have talked about many different moisturizers on my channel, moisturizers that have acids in them, moisturizers that are hydrating, but at the end of the day, there are 5 that I really found worked for my skin in particular. So the first product that I'm going to be sharing with you, I actually talked about it once on my channel not too long ago, and I did say that I liked it, but I had only used it one time. So since then, I have used it several different times, and I absolutely love this face moisturizer. So this is the First Day Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration for Dry Parched Skin, and this is great for sensitive skin. Now, I don't have dry parched skin and I don't necessarily have sensitive skin, but the reason why I bought this moisturizer was because I wanted something that I could apply on top of my retin-a-tretinoin and something that I could use on my skin a few days after, because as you know, if you use this product, it can cause dryness and flaky skin, and I am upping my usage right now with 4 days a week, so I am finding that my skin is pretty dry and flaky, and this really has helped to cut back on the dryness. So some people may say, well, by putting a moisturizer on top of your retin-a-tretinoin, you could be diluting the product a little bit. Yes, of course, you probably are, but in my case, I really don't care because I don't want to end up with really dry, flaky, uncomfortable skin. I want to keep my skin as hydrated as possible. And of course, I wait several minutes before I put this on top of my retin-a, but this has really helped, and I'm not experiencing the dryness that I would if I wasn't using a product like this. It really has improved the dryness. So this is great if you are a retin-a user or a retinol user. If you're somebody with dry, sensitive skin and that is your skin type, this is going to be an excellent product to incorporate in your morning and or your nighttime skincare routine. So this can be used twice a day if you need to. Now, not only is this a moisturizer for your face, but you can also apply this to different areas on your body. You can apply it to your elbows, to your knees, wherever you're dry, and this will help to heal those areas as well. Now, this is fragrance free, and this has just been so lovely. It really has. I do have to admit, I did try this in the morning. It is a little bit greasy for my liking, especially when I apply a SPF on top. It is a little bit too much. So if you're not into that, then maybe just strictly use this at nighttime. You will have to try it for yourself to see what you like and don't like. But honestly, it's amazing. Okay, so this next product, if you've been following me for quite some time and you saw the title to this video, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% certain you probably already know exactly what moisturizer I was going to mention in this video. And if you guessed CeraVe, then you're correct. So I've talked about this many times on my channel, I mean a lot, so I'm not going to go too much in detail, but this is the CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion, the PM formula. This is for normal to oily skin. They do sell one for normal to dry skin, but I really don't think that the ingredients are that different, if at all. So this could be used by anybody, and it's lightweight. This is also great to apply on top of retin-a-tretinoin, which I used to do, but since I bought the First Day Beauty one, that one was a little bit better to repair my skin and to prevent dryness, but this is a lovely one to apply on top of retin-a, and it's also a really good option. Now, this one has ceramides, hyaluronic acid, as well as niacinamide in here. This can be used twice a day, and it's just a wonderful drugstore moisturizer. It really is. And I get a lot of people asking me, Ashley, can you recommend a drugstore moisturizer that I can use twice a day, every day? And I always recommend this one. And you wouldn't believe how many people actually message me a few weeks later and say, Ashley, like, I am so thankful. I'm so glad that you recommended this moisturizer, because honestly, I've seen the biggest differences in my skin and it's for the better. And thank you so much. So I'm really glad that I was able to help out a lot of people. But this is a fabulous product and I can't recommend this enough. It honestly is really, really nice. So I will show you what this looks like on the back of my hand, and it looks like that right there. Very lightweight, and when I rub it into my skin, it honestly feels like a serum, and it just soaks into your skin so nicely, and the spreadability on this is really nice as well. So go get yourself the CeraVe. Go get it and let me know if you like it just as much as I do. The next moisturizer that I have here is by Miod, and this is the Hydration Vaccine. Now I have talked about this before in a dedicated video, and I did review the product. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it below for you as well as up here if you'd like to check that out later. But this one's also really nice, and this can be used in the morning as well as nighttime. Now I only use this one if I'm having a really good skin day and I don't need much hydration on my skin, because this isn't necessarily called a moisturizer. What Miod says is that you can apply this on top of your serums and before heavier creams. So this can be layered to give you more hydration along with your moisturizer. Now, of course, you don't have to use the product like that, and that's not how I use the product. But if you do have dry skin, it would be a great layering combo to give you more hydration. So what I like to do is, if I'm having a good skin day and I'm really feeling hydrated and moisturized, I have no dry skin on my face, nothing, then I will just go in with this on top of my water-based serums, and that's it. And that's all I need, and it's sufficient enough, and it's lovely because it's so lightweight, but it has a nice glycerin feel to it because there is glycerin in here. So if you've ever used glycerin creams before, like hand creams or even face creams, it has a really nice soft feeling to the skin, and it does spread across your skin really nice, and it just leaves your skin feeling so hydrated. I absolutely love it. I can't explain it. It's not anything that I've used before, and that's why I like this one so much, because it's different from anything that I've owned and that I've purchased. This is really lovely, and I know this is expensive. This is the 100 ml size, and the reason why I have this size is because I prefer the packaging of this. It's easier for travel. I like this better than a glass jar. So if you were to purchase the smaller size, which I believe is a 50 ml, it does come in a glass jar, which then you would have to invest in a skincare spatula or a spoon, and you'd have to grab from the product. With this, it's just so much easier because you can just undo the lid, squeeze it out, and that's it. But I do have to say, I only like using this when I am not using a niacinamide product. I have found that if I use a separate niacinamide serum and then I go in and apply this on top, I feel like this will pill and everything just balls off my skin. So I've learned that if I'm gonna use this, I can't use niacinamide with it. You may not have that experience, but for me personally, every time I've used niacinamide serum with this, I've had the same experience with the pilling. But other than that, this is fabulous. This works well underneath an SPF as well, and I will show you what this looks like on the back of my hand. And you can see there, it's kind of like a balm type of moisturizer, and when I rub it into my skin, it absorbs so quickly, and the spreadability is really nice, so you don't need a lot of this product at all, and it just makes your skin feel so soft and smooth. I really love it. The next moisturizer that I have here is by Drunk Elephant, and this is the Proteini Polypeptide Cream. And I have talked about this a lot on my channel as well. And out of the 5 moisturizers that I'm going to be mentioning in this video, this is the one that I have been using the longest. And I really have seen results in my skin with this product because this has peptides in it, which is going to help with anti-aging, fine lines and wrinkles. It's also going to prevent fine lines and wrinkles as well, and it's going to help with dynamic folds. So this one is absolutely incredible. I know it's expensive, but it really is worth the money. You don't need a lot of this product when you do use it. A little bit does go a long way because it does spread across the skin really nicely. Now, I don't use this all the time because I try not to use this when I'm using my retin-A-tretinoin. I don't use this when I'm using my vitamin C serum because peptides can conflict with those products. Now, some people may have different opinions on this, and that is completely fine. I had a few people comment on one of my videos when I mentioned about how peptides shouldn't be used with retin-A and it shouldn't be used with vitamin C, and that is completely fine. If you see results with using this with those products, then keep using what you're using, but I feel like I see better results when I keep them separate because then there's no interference and there's no chances of these products conflicting with one another. So the only time that I use this, I'm strictly using a peptide serum. So I do like to use the Ordinary Buffet as well as the Ordinary Matrixyl. Those are both peptides, and I like to use this in combination with those serums because I'm giving my skin a boost of peptides, and that's how I like to use this product. So this doesn't get used every week, but it does get used a fair amount throughout the month, and I still really like this product, and I will be buying more of this because I feel like I've seen the best results with this one in compared to, let's say, the Drunk Elephant La La Retro. I think this one is better in my opinion, from my experience. I love the packaging. I love that all you have to do is just press down to dispense the product. That there was not a full pump. I don't want to waste the product here, but I will show you what this looks like on the back of my hand if you've never used this before. And it just looks like a traditional moisturizer, of course, and this one also spreads really nice across the skin, and a little bit goes a long way with this product as well. So this is another favorite of mine that I just love to have in my skincare routine. The fifth moisturizer that I have here is by The Ordinary, and this is the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus Hyaluronic Acid. And I really do like this one. This one is super affordable, and this can be paired with your vitamin C, this can be paired with your retin-A, your peptides, your acids, and you can also mix oils with this product as well. So this is another favorite of mine. I do use this quite a bit. I do use this a few times during the week, and it's just fabulous. I really love it, and there's good ingredients in here as well. No fragrance, and I've also recommended this product to a lot of people as well, and I also got positive feedback that they really did enjoy this also. So this is another moisturizer that I cannot live without, and I will of course show you what this looks like on the back of my hand. And doesn't look any different than the other ones, but the ingredients are different, of course, and this is just another great option to have in your skincare routine. So those, of course, are my 5 favorite go-to face moisturizers that I love to use and that I would totally recommend for you guys to try out as well. They are really lovely, and I'm sure that you can find one out of these 5 that will work for your skin type. Of course, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and as always, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. So take care, and we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.